Greetings, greetings, greetings. Hmm. Blessed Venus. Blessed Venus Day. Blessed Friday. I hope that you all had a beautiful week. I am coming to you from the mother's womb. And I just want to transmit to you all in mother's love and wholeness in her nourishment. And I want to share, let me turn this up. Hey, 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 hey. I want to share with you all my human experience and a message from the mother about being human, right? And how we can soften into her grace and her love and the wholeness of her. And although I'm connected fully inside of my inner mother, my own womb, in a deep, deep mother, which is that crone and that spiral of my womb, in this current phase of my womb cycle, I am in mother. And then there's mother, right? Then there's the mother of all existence who holds love, who holds the fabric of existence. Excuse me. I'm getting touched. Who holds, I'm just going to let my tender tears, who holds all there is in her womb. And we see her in everything, in the earth, in the heavenly mother, in the earthly mother, in our inner womb, in our mother, in our ancestral mothers, in all of life, in the universe. Mother, right? Within and out. And we look and we can see her everywhere. And so this transmission is from a place of deep, deep human surrender. You ever been worried about something? You ever been so worried that you stepped out of her love and her grace? You ever get gripped in the thinking thoughts of your mind and you spiral out and you feel like you're so anxious, which is just energy that you need to place somewhere, but it's displaced. And you feel this fear and you're uncertain. That's human. And so when I think about her grace, when I think about the fullness of her skirt and being able to go up under there as an adult woman, as a mother myself, and as my mother's in the ancestral realm. So I'm mother, and I need the access of mother because my mother ain't here. Neither is my grandmother. So to call on mother for me is a necessary thing. To access the power and the truth and the holding of mother is a must for me, for my human. Anybody else like that? Anybody else have mother loss? And experience having to live day to day without your natural mother? Well, she's here. My mom, Charlene, is here. My mama, Martha Fox, is here. They are here. They're just out of body. And so when we connect to the access in the energy of mother, we also connect with our ancestral mothers. We connect with Earth Mother. We connect with Heavenly Mother. We connect with Water Mother. We connect with Wind Mother. We connect with Mother. Fire Mother. Some of us is Fire Mothers. We connect with all the elemental energies that she weaves herself in our womb so that we can be held here. Ooh, Holy Goddess, thank you. And so on some days, you may feel just human. You may feel worried and full of anxiety, stress. And so in that space, we don't do spiritual bypassing. Yes, I'm a woman of faith. I'm a woman of faith. In my devotion, I'm always opening up to more faith and more faith and more faith. And I live in it and I offer it. And I'm human, right? So in human, we admit and we go up under shame. Yes, shame is going to come. And we allow for, oh, okay, I feel the feeling of shame. It's just egoic pattern. And okay, what's under there? And what's under there? And what's under there? And from that place, we confess, right? Confession, we admit. And we have the grace that comes from illumination and truth of admitting the feelings, the emotions, the worry. And sometimes you drop into your inner child and your innocence and say, Mommy, this is what's going on with me. Yes, I'm mommy. I am mother. And I am child. I am innocence. And I need mother. We all do. In our human, especially in our human. We are supernatural beings and we have all the pussy power and the womb power and all the things and all the stuff. And in our most innocent, most tender, soft space, when we just need to be held, we just need to be wrapped in her love. We just need that miracle grace. That's when we confess. And that's where we admit. And that's where we are able to call on all the graces that got our name on it. What grace do you need right now, right? The graces that got your name on it. The miraculous energy that you need in experience, in body, in truth, in however it takes shape for your human experience. No. We don't bypass that. Because bypassing that is what's going to give you issues with your womb. Fibroids and all this stuff, and it's build up. Heaviness. We allow for our human woman. What do your woman need from her? And I am healed and I am being whole. I am offering sensual healness and womb wholeness and however look for you. Creative expression, whatever the medicine is from your inner womb, from your inner mother. And also, Big Mama, I need you. I need this. This is what's happening. So I was sitting in my human and today I found myself worried. Just worried. There's no other way to say it. Just worried. And you know, we don't worry about nothing. We pray about it, right? That's that thing. But sometimes that's even culturally a spiritual bypass. It ain't just you just pray about it. No, I'm worried. Okay, I'm feeling fearful. I'm feeling these emotions that's taking me out of love. It's taking me out of my peace and my joy and my goodness. My connection to myself, to my womb, to my pussy, to my lover, to my children. It's taking me out of my element, right? And so in that space, we're asking for the communion of Goddess to come in, Mother Goddess, because that's what you need in that moment, right? I'm in my Mother Goddess phase, but I am devoted to calling on Mother. And so if you are like me and you have a Mother Goddess practice, meaning you have decided to not to throw away with the masculine idea of God or masculine spirit, masculine form of the universe, not to throw away with it, because that also anchors us, right? Father matters. The patriarch matters, right? The holy patriarch matters. And there's mother. And so if you also live in a place of devotion of a mother, where you call on Goddess, where you call on her in all her faces, and you're opening up and you're creating your life from this space, and just the opening itself, it can be scary. just the opening, right? The process. I am inside of my transformation for whatever that is in your life, and it's faith. And you are living a feminine lifestyle where you call on mother energy and you live that as your devotion, as your truth, such as me, you're going to know what I'm talking about, because it's a completely different mindset of operating from I am completely feminine, and there's only the only thing about me is feminine. I connect with my womb and the cycles of nature and the cycles of life and the cycles of the universe, and that is the feminine truth, and that's how I live. Well, completely is a completely way of operating in the world, in the mystery of her. And that requires a level of faith and devotion and commitment and dedication. And what does that look like? What does that feel like? And sometimes the opening is scary. And the uncertainty coming in your human as you walk this walk. And even if you don't live that type of goddess lifestyle, such as myself, walking this walk, okay, and you're human, requires a lot of devotion and faith. Sometimes it gets trembly and it gets scary. So what the mother has talked to me about is communion during those times, right? Sometimes we get into that place and we have some of our ego patterns that can trigger us, and then we completely go spiral somewhere, right? Then we completely out of it. But if you are willing to surrender to the softness and admit what is happening with you and make that holy confession to mother, you can be healed. All that is happening can be illuminated and wholeness can come into your life. I'm going to go ahead straight to my notes here, y'all. Okay. So, in blessing, the goddess surrounds you with love and support, energy and strength, acceptance and wisdom. Everything you need is present right now. Everything you need is present right now. I bless that message from Miranda Gray. When you admit, you bring illumination and truth, so grace can come in, so you can be healed and wholeness can come into your life, and divine solutions. There are many graces, the mother says, and they're all available to you. Admit that you need them. Ooh, feminine pride will mess you up. Okay. Honey, I don't know if you deal with feminine pride, but feminine pride will mess you up. Having that energy of sometimes in your maiden, when you live a lifestyle, listen, a lot of folks will just stay in maiden because it's accepted in our society. Honey, we don't live in maiden all the time. Like, you're not just going to be arching out and you got it and you're rebel and your power and you're all these things. Hey, baby, I'm on the live stream, darling. How you feeling, baby? You good? You had a good day? Okay, you can run to the store with me later on. We're going to have family night. We're going to have some wings, okay? All right, my love. Not now. I said I'm on the live stream with the sisters, baby. Okay, I'll be with you soon, okay, darling? All right, baby. All right. God is bringing it back. Yeah, so, yeah, that feminine pride. And so it could be feminine pride, or it can look like just we get blocked because of shame. And what happens is the egoic pattern of shame will stop you, and you get locked into that to where you can't drop down in yourself and trust enough in yourself to open up even to yourself to be able to make that confession and that admission of what you need help with, right? And that's to another human or to God. It's to spirit in communion, in holy communion with the mother, divine mother, right? And so that's what we're talking about here. How are you allowing yourself to, one, not spiritually bypass your human, and how are you allowing yourself to soften and surrender and kind of, I ain't got time for pride today. I ain't got time for shame today. And in that working, in that process of opening up to the mother. And so the mother has energetically allowed me to create, and I feel it in my body, a worry box with her. And so as I journey on, a lot of time with my various ancestral mothers or my fathers or whatever, we have like little totems and stuff. And so that allows me symbols, right? Sigils and symbols. And so that allows me to connect quicker with the frequency that I need. And so today the mother had me connecting with my worry box with her. And so I was like, worry box. And this is not something I know it's a practice actually. It's a really beautiful spiritual practice. I did have a goddess box before at some point years ago on my womb altar, but it was more so about creating, manifestation, etc. But this is about how do I relinquish the energy that is weighing me down and what's happening, what I can do with some of the thinking thoughts, the worries, right? And worries is it's just grief. That's what worry really is grief, and anxiety is displaced energy. You need to do something with that. And so when you're feeling worry and anxiety and you're human, acknowledging that, admitting that, and allowing for and doing something. And for me, doing something is I am the altar that alters, is me coming into communion with the mother. Of course, you could create a worry box. You can create a worry journal and physically bring that down to the earth if you choose to. For me, I commune in spirit, and that's how I'm able to alchemize. Truly, that's my magic, is my working with my own system. And so the mother offered me an energetic worry box, and I began to go under and go under and go under. And shame came in. My little innocence came up under that, and I was able to share what I was experiencing, what I was so worried about. And I was able to feel the wholeness and the completeness in mother. So this is an opportunity for you to soften and offer it up to the mother, what you're experiencing. Do you know that everything is complete and whole and holy in mother, lacking no good thing, right? That's the truth, the ultimate truth of mother, is that everything is complete. So I love blessing, because when you connect with the energy of blessing, and I've known this for years and years and years, which is why I do blessings, you are calling everything as what it truly, truly is in the mother, in the father, in the universe, in truth, in perfection, and beauty. It is so, right? And these are the words, and I have spoken, therefore it is. And in that truth is also a place of, when we hold that energy of that faith in that level, sometimes it's coming with so much will in our human that it hurts. I know it is for me, holding that level of faith. And that's where, okay, I need to soften this will. I need to soften. I need to lift some of this up onto the altar of mother. Right? And I need to allow myself to soften into and surrender. Surrender and softness, that's a continual devotion. That's just a way of life. Okay, it is for me. And so we call on the Holy Mother. In your quiet place and in your way. Holy Mother, I offer this up on the altar of your heart. My goodness. The heart of the mother, complete care, complete wholeness, complete love, everything that you need, emotional healing and holding, physical manifestations, divine solutions, energy and strength, calling something in, releasing, letting something go, miraculous adjustment, divine solutions to a situation that you need immediately, and strength to continue on in devotion for what you are focusing on. All is there. It's in her heart, and so are you. And if you believe that it to be true, you allow yourself to soften, and I let myself be held in her grace, really and truly be held in her grace. Not in my own will, but in her will and in her love for me, in her completeness. Ooh, I feel my womb tingling. And in the belongingness that is her. And so I offer up on the altar of the mother, on her heart, what is concerning me, what is happening within me. I'm laying down my mother stuff. I'm laying down my wife's stuff. I'm laying down my work. I'm laying down my desires. I'm laying down all the things. I'm laying down this human experience. I'm saying, you know what? I know I'm a woman of faith. I got infinite amount of faith, and I am human. And this is what's going on. This is what's grieving me now, Mom. This is what's happening with me now, Mom. This is what's happening with me now, Mom. and allowing the light to come in. Make light in her love. Because you belong. You belong, you belong, you belong, and you belong. I belong. Say that. I belong. I belong. I am held in the heart of the mother, and there everything is complete and whole in this space. Everything is complete and whole in mother's care. And so I love that, Alafia. We give thanks. I love that connecting with that space from nourishing mother energy within my own womb and when the mother of all in all life, right? And so this is one of my favorite books. Y'all with me? Bless you. Thank you for coming with me today. On this beautiful Venus day in my mother womb. So this is one of my favorite books. I don't know if y'all seeing it the same way I'm seeing it, but it's Torah. It's just this is my thing. This is The Gentle Art of Blessing, and this book itself is a devotion. My goodness, it's sacred text to me, but it's functional, right? I have a few copies of this, but this is the one I just do my thing in, and so I keep it as common. And so I love this book, The Gentle Art of Blessing. And so let me just read this to you, because this also blessed me, because when we're talking about mother, it's synonymous with infinite divine love. And so it's also synonymous with the laws of the spiritual laws, which is the universal law of love. Ashe. And so I'm going to read from my favorite book. It says, love is a dimension like time or space. Love is far more deeper than feelings. Love for me is an energy, it's a force. It's the power of mother, and it stands alone in itself as her function. Love takes form in all of our experience. Its essence is elemental, right? You could pray and do everything that you will ever need through the power of love. Love is medicine. Love is everything. Ashe. And I am a goddess of love. So love is possibly the only thing in the universe that is at the same time its own cause, its own means, and its own end. It is the cause, it is the means, and it is the end. The law of unconditional love assures us that however difficult the challenge, if we persevere, we shall always win. The victory may not take the form we expect or hope for. The healness, I'm going to say it like this, the healness, because we're not at war. This is a masculine who wrote this. The healness and the wholeness and the blessing and the miraculous and the divine solution, right? The protection, the money, the whatever it is, the emotional healing and holding, whatever it looks like, shall come to you, given that we surrender in faith and love, and we confess what we need, and we hold that truth peacefully, and we allow her to wash over us. Mother is saying here that it will be so, and you allow for it. You soften into it. To understand this, consider a mother's love for her child. So we putting ourselves in that place in being a divine child. She takes care of the child out of love. This equals love as a cause. That's responsibility. She cares for her with infinite tenderness. Love as a means. And she does all this through no other aim or goal for no other reason, no other means, no other way, nothing is it's just because. It's because it's so she loves us, right? Love as an end is absolute. The same way you love your baby is because it's just what it is. You do this, you have this, you be this, and all of that is operating in love. So is the mother. Love needs no justification of any sort. It simply is. Love is the basic element behind all that is. It is the elemental essence of the universe. And our natural state is that of ecstatic experience of love, to share it, to live simply as love. And in the process of that love, we are to remove all of those barriers in our experience. I paraphrase that rest of that. Those, and we always talk about this, those who allow love to be our everything and how we function in our life above all things. It is my religion, right? So love, the frequency of love in all her beautiful features. When we're talking about how am I separating myself today? Well, I separated myself from her, from love, through worry and anxiety in my human. And so how do I allow myself to return back to her in softness, allow myself to feel the wholeness of who I am in my own womb and in the mother of all creation? Well, I created my worry box. I created that in the realms. I have it there. My worry box is there in the divine feminine realm. It's with mother. I created the worry box so that when I connect with her, I can offer up my worries and my concerns and my grievances and all the things that my human is experiencing, my little girl, and all my stages and all my mama stuff and all my wife stuff and oh my goodness, and my creations and what I desire and all of this. And I'm so worried, Mom. Like, I'm so worried about this. I don't know how this is going to look. How is this going to work? I don't know what to do. I need solution. I need strength. I need energy. I need to feel whole. I need to feel acceptance. I offer up my human. I offer it up to you. I place myself on your heart. I place myself on you. I place myself in you. And I ask that you embrace me, wrap me around, help me to soften where I can, helping me to soften these edges, help me lay down this armor, help me to move out of space of coldness into warmth, into your light, into your love. Let me feel lighter. Take it, take it, take it, take it. I open, I give it. I give it. I can't hold this. I can't hold it. Do you feel like that sometimes? Meet me in my human. I can't do it. And so when you go into that space and you allow your tender tears to wash over you, and you allow her grace to wash over you, and you offer up your human concerns. Yes, she knows your power and how big your system is and all the rituals you know and all the practices you know and all the ways you know how to alchemize and all the things that your beautiful mind know. And she knows because she has given you those gifts and abilities and that power unto you, and you're human. And you're her divine child. And you're precious. And you matter and you belong. And so in that space, in that human condition, I offer that my womb may still function in our highest capacity, and no dis-ease and separation of love will befall me. That I might not take on conditions in my body. That my mind will continue to be focused and at ease and at peace, and my heart will be light and a smile will be on my face. I offer to Mother. And so we honor, thank you for honoring my tears. And so we honor our human emotions and situations and openings, because the truth is it all brings us back into oneness with Goddess and ourselves. There's truly nothing wrong. And that is the truth. And so I bless you in that today. I hope you receive this mother transmission. I love you so very much. I want to, a couple housekeeping things. Forgive me. Let me drink some water. Um, you know what? I'm not going to say forgive me. I'm human. A couple housekeeping things, my loves. Um, so I have started my ancestral journey. Sunday is my grandmother's birthday, Miss Martha Shaw Fox. And so I begin, I don't know when you begin, but every year in the dark season, I generally begin opening up my ancestral season in focused devotion around this time in September. Actually, it started a bit like maybe a week earlier when I really was like, ooh, holy cow, I feel the veil. I feel a shift even more than what I live with, excuse me, as a spiritual medium and ancestral womb, ancestral priestess. And so around this time, September 19th is my grandmother's birthday, and then my son's heavenly birthday comes up shortly after, and I just roll into the dark season, the ancestral season. So this year, Womb Goddess Temple, we will be having ceremonies, transmissions in October and November, about 6 of them. I will post that the schedule so you can have that. And so what I want to invite you in right now is on Sunday, which I'm going to be honoring my grandmother and offering in my Moon Mother service the womb healing full moon journey and blessing. Not blessing. It's a blessing because you get it, but it's actually the worldwide full moon healing rates for September. And I will also, as guided by Goddess, I will be giving the Enchantress Moon message. I'll be giving an Enchantress message because this is the Enchantress season, autumn. And so I'll be offering up that blessing and also doing the worldwide full moon womb healing. So I would love for you to join me. I've been posting up and down my page. I'll post the Eventbrite. Of course, it's free. It's a community blessing that I give, and I've been doing for throughout the summer season, and I will continue to offer it as God guides me. And so that's what's happening on September 19th. We will do our Womb Goddess Social. We'll get the Enchantress Moon message under the full Pisces moon, and we will do the worldwide full moon healing meditation journey together on Sunday at 8 p.m. It will be on Zoom. So you can sign up freely for the event. At that time, I'm going to go a little bit more into the ancestral journey. Right now, I am walking the path of a ancestral goddess. That is what's happening right now. I've already started my alchemizing work. And here's the beauty about what I was telling you before. When you are calling on mother frequency and you're human, you are also opening yourself up for divine solutions, messages, and literal physical miracles, which you need in this earthly realm, emotional healing, all the things that you need. You're calling on mother. Mother also looks like your mama now. Okay, it looks like your maternal lineage. Because today, when I was in my human, my mother gave me a message. My mom is in the ancestral realm. Then I felt the love and mother from the infinite mother. Then I felt the energy through my womb. So when we call on mother, mother takes all types of archetypes, guides, energies, elementals. Mother is in everything and all things, especially with your ancestral mothers. And so the first portal, womb altar, will be with the mothers. We will be connecting with the mothers, and I have a whole ritual and all that type of stuff that we will be doing and connecting with the womb altar, the mothers. We will open that up. I'll have the whole schedule. And then October, we're going to do the fathers because the patriarch matters. The fathers matter. You know how much medicine I get from my ancestral father? Whew, you talking about how I can soften because my ancestral daddy, oh, yes. So for me, the patriarchy is good. Okay. I live an experience where the patriarchy nourishes, protects me, guides me, supports me, covers me. That's my lived experience with patriarchal father energy. and my beloved. And so I want to invite you into that, but we begin on Sunday. Sunday, I'll go over more of the schedule and all that type of stuff. And I'm so blessed to offer this. It's just such a blessing in my womb ancestral energy to share this and offer the experiences where we connect and weave womb and the ancestral mothers, the fathers, the lineage, devotional work, and we can come in and do that in portals, right? I'm not holding long journeys. We're going to come in and do portals, and you can get all your energy, healing work, and blessings, all the good stuff at Shay. So I just wanted to share that with you because it is open. It's completely wide open. Right now, if you want to inbox me and you want to get more information on the womb portal that's going to be happening on October 17th, you could do that. And then we will come back again on the 20th. So it's basically kind of like 2 events in one for the exchange for that. And so I'm just allowing Goddess just to go ahead and move through me as a womb ancestral priestess and be a blessing in this season, because you have access to your ancestral mothers and mother power and the medicine that is here. And so I hope that I can embody that medicine for all who feel called to it, Ashe. So I hope to see you on Womb Goddess Temple Social for our monthly full moon work that we're going to be doing together. And so I'm so very, very blessed. I hope this transmission bless you as it blessed me in your human and in your infinite goddess and in your womb. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ah! I love you. Enjoy your weekend. I got to get to my babies now. We're going to have some wing night and have family night. And I love being in mother energy, especially functioning in that at this time of my cycle is always a pleasure. So I love you so, so very much. And I will see you all on Sunday. Ashe. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I love you. Peace.